Welcome to the Morning Report, a production of fightbackmedia.com, the #1 source of urban conservative information in America.
Well, good morning, folks. This is the Morning Report on fightbackmedia.com, 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 where we don't sugarcoat the truth. We grill it, we flip it, and we serve it with a side of liberty. All right. Now today, get ready because we're talking about something that you've never seen before. Governor Ron DeSantis, my governor of the state of Florida, dropped a constitutional hand grenade. He's proposing to use Florida National Guard JAG officers, who are lawyers in uniform, basically, as immigration judges. Yeah, that's right. The battlefield just moved from Iraq to the border crisis. And DeSantis is treating it like the national security threat it really is. Now remember that this dude is a JAG, right? So he's got experience. He wasn't some jarhead who thinks, oh well, that we no, he's experienced in this field. So, well, on the left, well, they are losing their ever-loving mind. And you know why? Because it might actually work. All right. Now, as a lot of you know, Governor DeSantis has had it with federal inaction. Florida is rolling out something called Operation Tidal Wave, a state-led immigration enforcement initiative that's aimed at handling apprehension, detention, and now wait for it, adjudication of illegal immigration cases here inside Florida. Now, here's the core idea. The core idea is to use National Guard judge advocates, essentially military-trained lawyers, to act as immigration judges, hearing the deportation cases right here, right now. Now, here you go. Immigration judges, now, people will go, they're not judges. Judges are elected or appointed. Now, here's how they do immigration judges. Not just how Trump has done immigration judges, but this is how immigration judges are done. Normally, immigration judges work for the U.S. Department of Justice. But DeSantis is saying, if the feds won't clean up this mess, Florida will. Let me say, this is political jujitsu at its finest. Let's go ahead and call this what it is. The national embarrassment. We have a president who doesn't know if he's in Delaware or DC. We had a president anyway. We've had a president of the Homeland Security who treats illegal border crossings like customer service issues, right? We've had we've ended up with a backlog in immigration courts that make the DMV look efficient. So here's what DeSantis sees. The border is broken. Illegal crossings are out of control. ICE is underfunded, undermanned, and politically muzzled. And Washington is watching Netflix. So he's cutting through the red tape with a machete. Which is what he's known to do. Now, before you cheer too loud, you always like to bring some balance here. Let's deal with the elephant in the Constitution. Can a state really appoint its own immigration judges? The short answer is not without a fight. Because immigration is a federal jurisdiction. So unless the Department of Homeland Security gives Florida the green light or, turns a blind eye, this could be challenged in court faster than a Biden press secretary dodging a question. But think about this. If we can have sanctuary cities refusing to enforce immigration law, why can't we have sovereign states stepping up to enforce it? If a city or municipality or a state can say, screw the federal law, screw the agents that are trying to enforce that law, so you have that on one side, why can't you have a state deciding, oh yeah, we're going to enforce the federal law. We're all about it. Anyway, That's the debate. And frankly, long overdue. This move would set a bold precedent. If it stands, it could crack the federal monopoly on immigration enforcement. Imagine Texas starts running its own hearings. Arizona brings in state judges. All the border states start bringing in their own judges. So what happens is, now right now there's a backlog. There's 15 million people who aren't supposed to be here. But you know what happens? We get the machine started, and I saw some of the comments on one of the articles here is that there's too many, and you can never do it. So the idea is that we should have started an hour ago. We should have started an hour ago. Let alone this, like, oh, it's too many, we can't do it. Screw that. Let's go ahead and start now. Red states build their own border walls and their own courts. Meanwhile, California will be over there handing out welcome packets and driver's license to everyone named asylum pending. This isn't just a Florida story. It's a federalism review, baby. All right. Now, again, you can already hear the howling from CNN. Authoritarian, undemocratic, martial law. Isn't it weird that no one called it authoritarian when cities like San Francisco refused to cooperate with ICE? Where the mayor of San Francisco and the city council said, publicly, we are not going to help ICE. We are not going to obey the federal law. Isn't it interesting? The truth is that the left hates this idea because it shatters their narrative. They say the border isn't a crisis. They say the system's working. DeSantis just said, "Oh, my cafeato," and rewrote the rule book. All right, here we go. Look, whether this plan passes legal muster or not, it does show leadership. It shows the kind of state-level backbone we need in this spineless era of federal overreach and executive dodging. DeSantis is daring the feds to say no. And if they do, good. Let's have that fight happen in full view of the American people. We've got a border that leaks like a sieve and an immigration court backed up like LA traffic or Atlanta traffic or Miami traffic, Tampa traffic. If this gets people talking and forces the federal government to either act or defend their inaction, then mission accomplished. That's it for Monday and this morning report. If you like what you heard, please share. Please subscribe. We are just a few subscribers below the threshold of 1,000 to even consider being monetized. So if we can just get over that one hurdle, that would be great. And if you want to do something fun that you haven't done before, the Patreon link is in the description box. Go ahead and click on that. Sponsor us for a while. That'll be great because we're not here just to complain. We're here to change the game. This is the Morning Report, a product of fightbackmedia.com, 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 and fightbackmediatv.com. Until we see you again, go out there and learn something, love somebody, and for goodness sakes, y'all take care of yourself. We'll see you when we see you. Bye-bye now.